Am I the asshole for reporting my Tinder date to the FBI?
God damn.
Talking about calling the cops on someone. John, you're up first.
All right. I'm using my my background here as an investigator in the past. So there's only a few reasons why you would do something like this. It has to probably concern with like national security. So you're probably the person that you're dating is posing some threat to some sort of security for you to actually report to the FBI. Because if you actually report to the FBI and waste their resource, they're gonna fucking come for your ass. So it has to be something major. So I'm gonna go not the asshole for the reasons that I said.
Okay. And Sean, what are you thinking?
And unity above all else.
Is that what you're thinking before John said it? Or
I was thinking, the FBI is such a huge, like, it's gotta be bad.
It's a huge jump. It's a huge step.
jump.
Yeah, like not even the cops. Like this requires the FBI. Like you have to like. I assume you have to like Google the number. That's not like a 911 where you could just sick the cops on somebody. This is something that you premeditated. Like you had to search for it and then
you really had to think about it.
Yeah, you really had a lot of steps to where you could have been like, not worth it, but it must have been worth it for you to go through with it.
It's either this guy was like, oh yeah, I'm about to like shoot up a place or some shit, or like I have the code for like, some bombs or weapons or some shit, like something crazy and egregious for you to like skip the police and go straight to the damn Federal Bureau of Investigation. It's got to be some crazy ass story.
So I, 27 female, recently went on a Tinder date with this guy, 32 male, who works at a nuclear power plant.
Ooh.
He seemed interesting over text, but the actual date turned out to be a complete nightmare. He showed up 45 minutes late, no apology, and just starts bragging about his job as a shift leader in the control room. 45. I don't know if I'd wait for someone for 45 minutes.
I was about to say, I think I would have
Hell
dipped.
no.
Unless it was a restaurant I really wanted and was craving.
The way I'd be so full from bread, just waiting.
True.
I would have ordered. I would not have.
think so,
fuck
too.
yeah, hell yeah.
At 15 minutes, I'm ordering. I'm sorry. I hate to say it.
No text
Damn,
or
you're-
call.
Hey, bro, you're too kind. 5 minutes in, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm hungry. I'm on time. You better be.
Bring the apps. Let's go.
I treat it
Hell
like
yeah.
a reservation at a restaurant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. His attitude was really off-putting. He talked about having power over midgets and vermin. And by that, he meant people in general, which was really disturbing. He ranted about how much he hates everyone he sees and how he wants to cause chaos and destruction. I tried to steer the conversation to something else, but he kept fixating on his job. Then things got really worse. He started bragging about knowing how to trigger a reactor core
Fucking knew it.
meltdown, laughing about it like it was some kind of joke.
This is like Homer Simpson pressing the red button.
Exactly. I couldn't tell if he was serious, but it totally freaked me out. It seemed like he was getting a kick out of the idea of using his position to cause a catastrophe. I ended the date early, went home, and couldn't stop thinking about what he said. Was he trying to impress me in a sick way, or could he really be dangerous? After a lot of thought, I decided to report him to the FBI. I figured it's better to be safe than sorry, right? But now I'm second guessing myself. Some of my friends said I did the right thing, but others say I should have just ignored it since he was probably joking. I can't shake the feeling I might be overreacting. And potentially ruin someone's career over a bad joke. So Reddit, am I the asshole for reporting my Tinder date to the FBI?
No, I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah.
I think people got to understand the gravity of the situation when it comes to like those types of jobs. Like everyone's seen what happened in Chernobyl. Everyone knows saw what happened in Fukushima. Anything that have to do with nuclear, bad. So yeah. I'm glad that you did the right thing, and you went with your gut feeling, and that's all you can do at this point. And yes, if he's bragging about having control over everyone, how he hates everyone, and how he has access to all this shit, yeah, dude, this guy sounds like a fucking crazy ass dude.
Not giving me a good feeling in my gut.
Nah, absolutely. So yeah, I agree. Fucking snitch on him.
Yeah, I also agree. Not the asshole. And like my whole point of basis would be like, if he actually went through with it, could you live with yourself for not doing anything? You know what I mean?
Right.
And
That part.
I would not be able to. So I also would have probably would have, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the FBI, that's pretty big. But the thing is, my thing is, how do you prove that? You know what I mean?
I
how do you prove that he
guess-
said all those things?
Well, they do their own investigation, so maybe he said it to other people. They call presumably people around him. I don't know how
Yeah.
the FBI works, to be honest.
Same.
It's like the same way they try to like flag people, you know, like they'll probably check his like online history if you know, like how they try to do with people who happen to do like, you know, mass shootings. They try to see if there's any like red flags.
Yeah, and they've shown how incompetent they are at stopping people,
Oh,
despite all the red
it's-
flags. It's crazy.
Yep.
All we can do is hope that he did lose his job and his life is ruined.
Hopefully, because he sounded like a shit person, regardless
regardless
of
of
threatening
all
stuff.
this. Yeah, it sounds like he doesn't deserve the job, regardless of if he was being for real about blowing that shit up.
Yeah, it kind of scares me that people like that are in positions of like power.
Oh, and
That
they're
he could-
everywhere, brother. They're everywhere.
I know. It scares me though. So everyone said not the asshole, and then Bunsmar kind of reiterated what you guys said. I'd weigh how bad I feel reporting it for no actual risk. First, not reporting it, and then he does something. Also, a bunch of people would probably be thrilled to get a better shift leader anyway.
Exactly
And
right.
I think that is 100% true.
What a great nuclear revenge.
True. Damn it. I took one of your stories, guys. I'm sorry.
Get therapy.